Yo, what is up guys, TZ here today, bringing you a very special video. I went out and I got the 98 boosted to a 99 overall limited time career tribute Michael Vick. Probably going to be the best QB in this game, maybe for the whole rest of the game. But anyway, he's got the gunslinger ability, which has been great on him, way better than Favre for me. The 96 speed, 98 throw power, 95 deep, 94 short, 91 medium. We got him a tier 2 deep threat, tier 1 chain mover. Want to get that to tier 2. And then you'll just see acceleration at 97. And then you go down, you see elusiveness 95, ball carrier vision 96, stiff arm 80, spin move 96, juke move 97. Insane stats. I think his agility is crazy too, if I remember. Yeah, 96 agility. Oh my god. But anyway, the rest of the offense, Jordy Nelson jumping up to wide receiver number 1. We had to sell a bunch of offensive linemen. Urlacher is actually going to be our fullback and tight end number 3. Jimmy Graham's our tight end number 1. You know, Marcel Reese going to be our backup running back. But then the two big new additions is Antonio Brown, team of the week, boosted all the way up to a 99, full chem, 99 route running, 93 speed. This card has been fantastic for me. So is Jordy, but he's just been special. And then Le'Veon Bell gets that Pittsburgh chem too. And we got him up to 92 speed, 95 elusiveness, 94 agility. This card is also very good, especially if you can get that tier 2 Pittsburgh. That's what I feel like really makes him special. Same thing with Antonio, because he gets a little bit of that speed burst, kind of just giving a little bit of an edge that I feel like makes him perform a lot better. You know, Rudolph, wide receiver number 5, but that's not important. I got a whole bunch of gameplay. I'm going to be showing you offense only and then defensive highlights. But it's like 15 minutes worth of gameplay. I'm going to comment over it. If you do enjoy the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot. I put a lot of effort into this video. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the gameplay. Okay guys, so now hopping into the gameplay. We start the first game on defense, and after our opponent has a nice drive, we get a pick with Sean Lee right there to get Michael Vick out there for his debut. And right here, if I threw a bullet, I think I could have an incompletion or a completion, but I threw a lob. So it ends up being an incomplete pass, and that's okay though. It's okay. First play with Vick didn't go so well, but it was all my fault. It's Le'Veon with a nice little run there. And look at right here. He drops every single one of his linemen to a spy. Every single one is we're able to pick up the first down. And that is the Vick effect. You're going to have your opponent doing things that they do not want to do because you have Michael Vick and that speed. If you're playing a good opponent, they will drop a guy into a spy pretty much every single play, or else you're going to be able to burn them. As pretty much every one of my opponents but one, as we find Jordy a nice little pass there, is using a spy in almost every single play. I'll tell you the guy that's not. But if you just watch the gameplay, you'll be able to see. You know, it's if they're not bringing some sort of heat, you know, trying to, roll them out or something, they're bringing a spy. As right there, we cannot get a completion to Jordy. And that is what makes this card so special, because it'll allow you to do so many things. Because they are not going to have basically one guy either rushing the passer, in coverage, manned up, So as we get a touchdown right there to Kelvin Benjamin. So you're going to be able to run the ball more effectively. They're not going to have as good a coverage on your receivers. That's just really the key. It's just going to make everything so much better for your offense, as we get a pick with Jalen Ramsey right there. So just pay attention to that during the video. I don't run with him a ton for 2 reasons. 1, because of that, and 2, because it's not my play style. But right here, we throw one to Jordy Nelson in triple coverage, and he comes down with it for the touchdown. Crazy play right there. I thought that was going to be a pick. I cannot believe he caught that. And honestly, I couldn't see this guy over to the right because he blended in so well with the end zone. Just look at his uniforms compared to the end zone. They're a perfect match, which I guess kind of all are, but his are, extra perfect, I guess. As he tries to go deep right here, and we are getting another interception. This time, Ryan Shazier makes the play for us as he gets it off the tipped pass. We're up 14-0 already on this guy. Our offense is firing on all cylinders. As right here, I could have ran. That's one of the times I could have ran, but we see a wide open Antonio down the sidelines for a huge gain, 50 yards. That Antonio card is awesome. I should have picked him up earlier. His price right now at about 300K, I think I got him at, maybe like 320. He's dropping. He's fantastic. He really is. Just a mix of everything, really. Route running, speed, elusiveness. The only thing is he's not big, but I got other receivers for that. As right there, we're picking up a little first down. 20 seconds before half right here. And again, see, he's trying to send pressure off that left side and also dropping a man into a spy, and he's just leaving so many things open, but Jimmy Graham just decides, I'm not going to catch that one. Not for me. But right here, look at the accuracy on the high point to Kelvin Benjamin. This card's accuracy has been phenomenal for me. Absolutely, like, makes way better throws than Derek Carr, even though Derek Carr has better short and medium accuracy, I think it says. As we're going to get him to quit right there as we punch in the end zone. Vick has been more accurate on those passes for me. As second game, we start on defense yet again, and we get a pick on the first possession yet again. This time, Jalen Ramsey taking the ball deep into our opponent's territory. And look at this route right here. Now, we have a route runner on the outside with above 96 route running, so he's going to have the sharpest cuts. And then we have Vick with the 98 throw power and the gunslinger, and that route is near impossible to defend. You're going to see me go back to that many times throughout this video. There's one in particular that I'll point it out. I think it's this game, actually. I'll point it out that you could use that route a lot, and then your opponent will have to start adjusting to it, and you can run other stuff off of that. And that's going to be a nice little dimension for your offense, and that's really, that's a Vick throw. That's a Vick throw, and then you need a route runner out there. But there's a lot of those. There's only one of Vick. That's something like a Favre could do probably, but really not many other quarterbacks in the game because they don't have the gunslinger, and then a lot of the quarterbacks just don't have the throw power for that, to be honest. It's right there, 3rd and goal. We try to throw a high point. We weren't in a good position right there. We have to take 3. But after we stop our opponent, we get the ball back at our own 2 after he had a great punt. So we got to go 98 yards here as Le'Veon's picking up a first down on 2nd down. 1st and 10, we're up to the 13, kind of got out of our own end zone, now we can start doing some stuff, but he gets a nice block shit right there. I think that's Jacket Youngblood making a big play for him. And right here, look at his mobility in the pocket, and then look at that throw. That throw is insane. And you saw it's the second time I've gone to that route, and that ball gets there 50 yards down the field like that, like instantly. And you can see he was able to move in the pocket a little. Again, I didn't run with him there, but I was able to move kind of away from the pressure, give myself time to get that deep developing route down the field open. Right there, looks like we have a touchdown, but Jimmy Graham cannot drag the feet. 33, this is the play. Watch this play right here. A little quick right here. And look, the defender cannot get there because of that throw power. That's special. That's that's the thing that's going to change your game. It really is. And right here, now we go back to Jimmy Graham, and he's holding on. 4-6, another touchdown for Vick. We're back on defense right here. Our opponent's going to the air again. We got everything locked up. Nowhere to go. He throws one deep. Landon Collins with the pick. He's a playmaker. He's diving all over the field. I think he's trying to let me score, but excuse me, I try to go down because I want another touchdown with Vick, but he's not having any of that, and he's going to be out the door. 2 games, 2 rage quits with Michael Vick. Off to a hot start. Now watch this game, guys. Look at the score. We're down to 18 seconds left. He gets a sack on 1st down. Okay, so now we're at our 17-yard line. 2 timeouts. 14 seconds left in the game. Right here, we need some big-time plays to try to win this one. And right there, we get one to Jimmy Graham down the seam. Big-time throw, big-time catch. 8 seconds left at our own 42. We need a play right here to get a field goal range, and Vick delivers a dart. Look at that. Look at that, down to the 40, into field goal range. She got no timeouts left to ice us. This could be the game if we could just put it through the uprights. Chris Boswell, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Right there, that is big-time clutch plays by Vick. They say he's got no clutch trait. I beg to differ, EA. As right here, we're jumping in to our 4th game of the video, even though that last one was just a little tidbit right there. But that game wasn't very entertaining. That guy was dropping, on the last video, he was dropping like his whole line into spies and coverage. I was just running HP draw the whole game. I couldn't do anything on defense, though. He got a little bit lucky. I didn't want to show the video. It wasn't very entertaining. But anyway, we let our opponent score on his first possession in this video. So we're on offense now. Excuse me. 2nd and 10. We go back to this route yet again. And yet again, Antonio Brown burns the coverage. Vick delivers an absolute strike for the touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. This offense is at a whole new level. We go back to this route again. And you'll see that's so hard to defend. I don't even know how you defend that. I think you got to put a hard flat over there. That's the only way. And then if they're putting hard flats over there, you can, run corners behind that and do all the other stuff. As we get a big play right there down to the 5. And again, once we're at the 5, we go with the high point to Jimmy Graham. 6-7, bringing it in for yet another touchdown. Let's go, guys. Now back on defense. Ryan Shazier. You don't throw on my user. You should know better. You should know better. We get another pick. Honestly, our whole team, not even just the offense, has been playing great, really. DeAndre Hopkins wide open, absolute, and we go out of bounds. That's my fault. I could have maybe had a touchdown. Back to the ground game. Le'Veon Bell stumbling into the end zone as we take a 21-7 lead, and that's going to be it for our fourth opponent. Now on to the fifth. Excuse me. I'm a little sick right now. You can probably tell, like hacking up a lung. Again, that route, it's tough. It's tough. And then this PA wide receiver in is a great play. People probably know it. Antonio, yet again, he just burns the coverage with speed, route running, elusiveness, agility. If he was taller, he'd be the best receiver in the game, but he's not. So he's still just really, really good. As we find him again, he's the one that had that clutch catch in that one game to seal it for us. Now watch this play right here. I catch the ball at the 5. I try not to touch anything because I just want him to go down, so I get the ball at the 5. But he stumbles backwards, and then they say he doesn't have forward progress, so I get the ball at the 14. Are you kidding me? Come on. Come on. You gotta have a better game than that. As we get a nice run there, but now we're still at 3rd and 4 at the 4, which again, like I said before, is very tough to score on, really. That's your only hope, is throwing a high point in the back of the end zone and trying to run it. We let up another touchdown, though. I did not play well in defense for the majority of this game. He was good. He had a good offense. I don't think his defense was great, but his offense is really good. He was moving the ball pretty well against me. But right here, 2nd and 2. Le'Veon picking up the first down. Look at that room we got to run. Just so much room to run. I was running the ball great with Le'Veon. I don't run the ball a ton, but when I did, it was open. And right there, if you rewind it, it's going to be very subtle. But he was open, and then I don't know if his route was supposed to stop. I don't think so, or what he was doing. But he just kind of stopped his route right there. And it allowed the corner to come over, and then he got a ridiculous animation. But I don't want to complain. I already had a video like that a couple videos ago. But we were able to stop him there before halftime with a big defensive stand. He tried like a 65-yard field goal, and he couldn't make it. So we held him without points before halftime, which is huge. So we get the ball first coming out of the half. We're down 11 points, and that's why you're going to see us go to the hurry up a lot right here. We need to score, and we need to score quick because I want enough time left in this game for me to pull off this comeback. You know, if we start taking our time, he gets maybe one field goal and the game's over. I want to give myself as many chances to win as possible. So right here, again, that's a play where we could run, but I'll take the 9 yards to Jimmy Graham, kind of guaranteed. No real risk of a fumble. But again, the up-tempo, high-octane offense is back at it again. We got to start dotting this kid up. I'm not losing to this kid. He was good, like I said before. He's not better than me, and he does not have the Madden god, Mike Vick. You know, and the good thing about the Broncos playbook is you have a lot of great quick audibles. So if you do need to run hurry up, as right here we find DeAndre Hopkins wide open on that little corner route. If you do need to run hurry up, you can get to a lot of great plays. So I do really like that. And again, keeping it going. Only 6 minutes left in this game, but we are at the 7-yard line. A field goal does us some good, but we really want a touchdown here. We really want to be able to cut it to 3 with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. As right here, we're going to be looking for another high point. And Vick with the pinpoint accuracy, and Kelvin brings it in for the huge play right there. And my opponent's been running this play a lot, and I knew what it was, and this time I have it all locked up. We force a fumble. Vick Beasley stays on his feet. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 10, touch. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's why I'm not a sports announcer. That was bad. I don't even know what I was saying. 4th and 18. We're able to make a big-time play right here. Landon Collins with another interception. He's got like 2 or 3 this video. He's been playing big to get us down already into field goal range. 6 ends it. Right there, Antonio Brown breaks away from the coverage. He's into the end zone. That is going to be this game, and that is going to be this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be coming at you with more gameplay and more Vick highlights. Stay tuned.